From the Huffington Post, could it be time to deny white men the franchise? The South African edition of left-wing media site The Huffington Post has published an opinion piece accusing white men of being a retrograde force in politics and calling for the vote to be withdrawn from the racial gender group as a means to advance the progressive cause. Writing on the potential to run down the political and social influence of toxic white males by withdrawing their right to the ballot, Huffington Post contributor Shelley Garland, who describes herself as an activist and a feminist student who is working on ways to smash the patriarchy, says the change only need be enacted for 20 to 30 years or so. This period would go some way to seeing a decline in the influence of reactionary and neoliberal ideology in the world. Blaming white males for some of the biggest blows to the progressive cause in the past year, including Brexit and the election of President Donald Trump, Garland's apparently serious piece claimed just a couple of decades of white men being excluded from elections could see such progressive leaps forward as the collapse of Western law and capitalism, and a massive redistribution of wealth from toxic white masculinity through expropriation of these various assets. Among the charges laid at the feet of white males by the author are the 2008 recession, and 500 years colonialism, slavery, and various aggressive wars and genocides.
I don't know, what does it mean though?
I think it's the fact that white people own everything. And they're the only ones that own everything.
I honestly don't even know what that is.
I have no idea.
It is what runs the world today. It is what we live by. We all rely on corporate societies in order to run our day-to-day lives.
Bringing about a change that completely just sets the whole white monopoly regime or system that we have in place completely off, where it basically challenges white monopoly.
Well, I think when the economy radically just changes, and for the good or for the better, it doesn't matter, but just radically as a shift.
It means we need to we need to be strong about transforming this whole basis of the white people owning everything.
Culture's distribution of resources across different ethnic groups, and basically transforming the economy so that everyone gets an equal opportunity to flourish.
Standard of education for black children, especially in impoverished areas.
I'd make sure that there are sufficient resources distributed across all settlements, all societies, and all ethnic groups, basically.
We're gonna take it over from the inside out, and we're starting back at home. I'm thinking if we do this and we take over the industry from inside our place, by home I mean the villages, that's where they pushed us to. We're gonna start it from there, and then we can eradicate and change the place in there. And then while we bring our people back home, they have nobody to own, nothing to own, no one to control, nothing to do all those things. By the time that they realize we've done this, it's too late. We own everything.